What's up, y'all? It's your boy, eBay Predictions in the building. I'm here to talk about that Derrick Lewis versus Alexey Oleinik card that just happened 5 minutes ago. I'm also going to be talking about the Bellator card that happened on Friday, man. Just talk about some of the key fights on there. And yeah, you know. But we start off the Derrick Lewis card with Irwin Rivera versus Ali Alexey. You know, a lot of people tell me this Ali kid was going to beat him. I ended up picking Irwin. You know, I thought it was a close fight. I thought it was going 1-1 in the third, and I thought Irwin did his thing. I know some people feel like Ali won, but you know, I don't know. You know, I'm a little biased too, so you know, I don't know. Maybe I might be wrong, but I know some people thought that. Next fight, Yusuf Zalza, man, Zalala, or whatever his name is, bro. That kid's a problem, man. Yo. The way he hit Peter Barrett in that first round, I thought it was done, man. That shit was a highlight. If anything, I don't care if it went to decision, man. That kid is special, man. His footwork and his grappling and the way he's defending takedowns, and he's willing to take you down. Now, I'd prefer for him not to start, you know, don't make a habit of that. But because this kid's a wizard on the feet. But yeah, he's a problem. You know, honestly, man, I know a lot of people are saying you should put muscle at 140 for 145, man. I think he's fine like this. Him, quick speed, you know, looked really, really good. And I think most people pick Yusuf Zalza. Now this next one. Man, Justin James versus Gavin. Y'all really picked Justin James after he got a fluke, you heard me, a fluke knockout over my boy Frank Camacho. Y'all picked that fool, and then y'all had to adapt. There's so many people. I was in a party with the homies. So many people said, "Oh, Justin James finna knock him out," and I think I seen other predictors say, "Oh, Gavin Tucker hasn't fought in a year, and this and that." It don't matter when you better. It don't matter when you a fucking professional. All right, that boy Gavin Tucker's a professional. He doesn't gas out after one round, unlike somebody I know. Justin James finna knock him out. Now he got close. I'll give him that. I'll give him his respect. You know, I ended up giving it 10-9. For Justin James that first round because Gavin Tucker got that arm triangle in, and he was really working hard on that. I think Justin was too tough to quit, but you also have to give credit for the work in that submission. So, you know, I took that with so much pride, and you know what, Gavin Tucker broke that boy Justin James. Oh, he's active. Oh, he had a fight. You know, he had 2 training camps, basically. Wasn't good enough. Yeah, guys, man, I guess the computer wasn't ready for me to go off like that or whatever. But, yeah, you know, it is what it is with Gavin Tucker. Justin James, no disrespect. You know, I seen a lot of people call you a bum, bro. I don't think you're a bum. I just don't think you were, you know, it is what it is. I just didn't feel like he was some fucking prospect that we should be looking at. Like, he's a good fighter. He's a scrapper. But Gavin Tucker, he ain't losing to no guy named Justin James. I'm letting you know that. That's not no opinion. That's just a fucking fact of life. But but obviously you don't get them all right. You know, I was on a pretty good high about that, you know, Justin James fight. But Andrew Sanchez proved me wrong. He fucking, not only did he prove me wrong, he fucking destroyed Willington Turman and, you know, shut me up. You know, I was saying some things about him on my prediction show. I just wasn't impressed with him. I thought he gassed out a lot. I thought he was just a wrestler. He showed that, hey, man, I don't know what they're doing at TriStar. You know, they fucking producing knockouts like motherfuckers. Like, when have you ever seen a guy like Kevin Lee knock someone out like that? Like the way he did against Gregory Alexey. You know, that's that TriStar shit. But Andrew Sanchez proved it today. I got nothing against the kid. But it is what it is. He fucking looked amazing. And he fucking, man, he had Turman stone-faced. By the way, this card was so fucking good. And I seen so many people trash this card and say it's not going to be entertaining. It's not going to be fun to watch. This card ended up being great. I fucking loved it. A lot of good finishes. A lot of high-level fighting. I felt like that from the men, at least. I'm going to get to the women. But it is what it is. You know, then we had Nasrat Hasarov versus Alex Munoz. This was simple. You've seen experience. And I get it. How old is... Hey, are they not going to show me the age of Nasrat Hasarov? Are these motherfuckers not going to show me the age? How old is this motherfucker? How old? Man, it's pissing me off now. Y'all not gonna show me the age? Or here's, it doesn't even fucking matter. I'll find out the age one day. But I think Nasrov is a lot younger than Alex Munoz. I think Alex Munoz is 30. He's a good wrestler. But I said it in my prediction video. It's just the transitions to the takedowns. That's the disparity, man. He has decent striking. I think he had a good jab. I like his team. He has a good team with him. But it's hard to transition from a jab into a shot and not be predictable. He got a really good double leg. I'm a wrestler. That was a beautiful double leg he got in on Nasrov in the beginning of the round. But jab, double leg, jab. It's predictable, and it doesn't. It's not hard to sprawl. It's like doing a fucking burpee. If you can do goddamn like 100 burpees, you're gonna be good at doing sprawls. It's not that fucking hard. But at the end of the day, Alex Munoz just looked like a guy that honestly did have a total of 7 fights. That's just it. And Nasrov looked like a guy that's fought high-level competition. But hey, Alex Munoz showed how tough he was. So it is what it is. Next fight, Kevin Holland versus Joaquin Buckley, man. Joaquin Buckley is a fucking warrior, man. I gained a lot of respect for that kid, man. He came in there to fucking throw. He got knocked down twice. He got hit hard, man. Those are some fucking straight shots. Kevin Holland is a fucking sniper, man. That kid has some potential. I'm telling people, bro, and his biggest problem, and I seen it in the Brendan Allen fight, there's a lack of urgency to get out of areas he doesn't need to be in, But that just comes in with experience, man. This kid's going to get better and better and better. And I'm telling y'all, after first fight I ever seen was against Thiago Santos. I thought Thiago Santos was going to smoke this kid after Thiago Santos got knocked out from David Branch. And I remember when I seen those two fights, I was like, man, Thiago Santos is finna be some bum at light heavyweight. And he ended up being pretty good. So what that tells me is, hey, man, that kid Kevin Holland is just a tough fighter. Because I didn't think Thiago Santos should have had a tough fight like that against this kid. But this kid proved a lot in this fight. And he did pretty good, man. And he's a sniper, man. He's a fucking sniper. He's going to keep getting better. I don't know, man. We're going to see with him, and we're going to fucking see. Next fight, Tim Means versus Lorena Staropoli. I deserve this. I picked Lorena Staropoli. Tim Means, I picked him before. I think was it Daniel Gabrieliz or something, whatever the guy's name is, the one that trains at 10th Planet with Eddie Bravo. He lost there, and it's just one of those things. I picked him, right, and he lost. So I was like, I'm not picking this guy again, man. This guy's not gonna ruin my goddamn day. And so I don't pick him, and he ends up winning. So I guess if I don't pick Tim Means, he's gonna win. So I guess that's the check. But hey, Tim looked good. He took the shots well, and he looked crisp. So good on Tim. To the main card, baby. Man, Beneil Derrick. You're man, like, some of the shit you do is like fucking autistic. Don't take this as like disrespect. I know you're probably never gonna see this, but like, man, this motherfucker, like, when you see him strike, it's so crazy. But I think there's an awkwardness to it that fucking lulls guys, right? You look at Derek Brunson, you look at his technique, he looks like a bum. I'm sorry, he does, right? But he packs a fucking punch, and if you underestimate him and you don't respect that he's wild and he's awkward and he can catch you, he fucking catches you. Now, obviously, I don't think Scott Holtzman came in there thinking that, but it's just there's an awkwardness to him, man, and he's not just a grappler anymore, man. He's a grappler with heavy hands, bro. That motherfucker's already had 2 knockout of the year candidates and a round of the year candidate with what's the fucking cheater's name? Derrick Close or whatever his fucking name, and grabbing the gloves 24/7, man. I ain't forgot that. So Beneil Derrick, good on him. I'm happy for him, man. I felt like I was so disgusted with the way he got knocked out by Alex Hernandez, man. He goes for the glove touch. Alex Hernandez, a little coon, kicks it, and knocks him out. I seen that shit live. That shit hurt my soul. But I'm happy to see Beneil Derrick in the rankings. I'm not happy. I don't know, man. It's hard. I don't take joy in seeing Alex Hernandez not being successful, but I love the fact that karma is real. It's real, and there's real examples of it. But it is what it is. Next fight, you know what? All right, Yana Kutsinskaya versus Julia Sterlenko. Yana got it done. I should have known, man. I picked Yana, but like, I played the game, not the game. I used the app Verdict on my phone, and I gave her third round submission, but I should have known she was gonna decision her. I'm mad about it. I could have got some extra points, but at the end of the day, here's my point, man. I seen something crazy, man. That Courtney Casey got paid more than Nate Landwehr when Nate fought Darren Elkins. That's not, wow, man. I don't know what, I get it, Yana, because this guy did main event a pay-per-view, so maybe her contract's a little different, but, dude, man, throughout this whole entire card, you see nothing but great fights, but there's one factor. There's one fucking factor in all those fights that they're all similar. They got guys, and this is not, I'm not trying to be sexist or whatever, but, man, why is Kevin Holland a prelim headline? Obviously, I get it. The card placing really doesn't matter. Prelims can just be as good as fucking the pay-per-view sometimes because you can get more eyes on the guys on the prelims. I get it. But, man, you could have put this on the prelims, and I didn't need to watch this. I really watched it, too. That's why I'm fucking pissed off about it. And I'm not saying women can't fight, or I'm not saying they're not entertaining, but, man, come on now. Don't do this to me. But it is what it is. At least I got it right. Next fight, I got two back-to-back wrong. I got Maki Pitalo versus Darren Stewart. I'm not going to call Maki Pitalo an idiot for taking Darren Stewart down because I don't think I've ever seen Darren Stewart really submit somebody, and I wouldn't say grappling is a strong suit. But, man, if you watch that fight and you can't tell me you didn't see the – maybe I'm also being biased too, again, because I was picking Maki. But I really saw that this kid could work him just like the way he worked Charles Byrd. Man, Darren Stewart throws these goddamn haymakers, and I feel like Maki could just slip and roll and just start hitting him in the butt. Man, that one pissed me off. But at the end of the day, good win for Darren Stewart. He dedicated it to his homie, so no disrespect there. Next fight, fucking Chris Weidman, man. I shouldn't have doubted you. Again, same thing with Tim Means. Man, I picked Kelvin Gastelum to beat Chris Weidman. Chris ends up winning. I fucking picked Chris to beat Jacare. Jacare ends up winning. I fucking picked Chris to beat Dom Reyes, and fucking Dominic Reyes KOs his weak ass. But I had predicted Omar Mekalov to beat him by decision. I wanted to see Omar beat him by decision and have Chris retire. I don't like seeing Chris get hurt. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I don't want to see a former champ go out like that and it become a sad story. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's the thing with, I really wanted, because Chris has these excuses that, I got caught. I was winning before I got caught. And I thought Omar had the ability in the wrestling to get a decision, but obviously Chris Weidman still has that in his bag. And he did that to another wrestler. That's what makes it impressive. I know people's like, Chris didn't look that good. It's like, but he's fighting another high-level wrestler. You see a lot of wrestlers, what they'll do nowadays is they'll fucking, what's it called? They won't wrestle the other opponent because they're scared to get tired, man. Chris was not scared to wrestle this guy and put it on him, man. That fucking takes balls. So good on Chris. I got that one wrong. Chris ended up winning by decision. Next fight for Chris? What is a good fight for Chris, man? Maybe him versus Marvin Vettori. I like that fight, but I don't know if Chris wants to go down now. I think Marvin's like number 15 or 14. And I can't think of any fights for Chris, man. Maybe him versus Derrick Brunson. I'd like to see that. To the main event, Derrick Lewis. Dude, you had me fucking jumping out my sofa, bro. You had me I thought Derrick was going to get submitted in the first round. He's playing too many games. I was so fucking mad. I was like, come on, bro. Please. I was, oh, man, you should have seen me. I was going crazy. But he ended up getting it done in the second round. Derrick is just an explosive guy. You see it sometimes with football players. I remember when I was wrestling, I'd have one of my best friends, Josh Zeal. He's a former football player, really good, and had just one hell of a double leg. And it's because he gets in that 3-point stance and he fucking lunges at motherfuckers. So they're naturally explosive from under, and you could just tell. I think Derrick was a former football player. You can tell he's just so fucking explosive in so many crazy areas. He was just throwing Oleinik around. I don't know, maybe Oleinik wanted to get thrown down. These are things you got to think about sometimes, but man, Derrick looked good. I want to see Derrick Lewis. execute fucking Curtis Blades. Derrick, if you're listening to me, please take care of this guy. No one likes him. I know one guy that likes him, but he really doesn't like him. He's just playing around. He's lying to himself. But, Derrick Lewis, please. I'm tired of Curtis Blades, man. Volkov, my guy couldn't get it done. So I'm hoping Derrick Lewis can get it done. I think that's it for the UFC stuff. Let's talk about Bellator. Bellator was a really good show. Michael Chandler looked amazing against Benson Henderson. Now he's a free agent, so we don't know what he's going to do. What else? Tim Johnson looked pretty good. Miles Jury got the W. Adam Brox had a really tough fight. He had a tough fight. I forgot the guy's name, but that guy proved a lot in that fight. Is there anyone else? I forgot the girl's name. The TikTok girl. What's her name, bro? Tell me in the comments. I forgot her name. But she's a coon. Man, the way she... and then I get the other girl called her just a TikTok model or whatever, and I guess was disrespectful. But I've never hoped for someone to get hurt, but I'm low-key hope. I didn't like that. She knocked her out, though. I'll give her that. She knocked her out. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Bellator had a really good show, man. Bellator's cracking these shows up. I think they're going to be doing, Ryan Bader's their next pay-per-view. So that's going to be awesome. I just don't know. Man, Michael Chandler at lightweight's going to be fucking... It depends on what they do. Now, is Chandler on steroids? It's none of my business. Have they said guys at Hard Knocks like Usman have been on EPO and some other stuff? Yeah, it's been said, but I don't think no one's ever got caught. So it is what it is. So I don't know. I don't know. I even heard Luke Rockhold. A lot of people were saying that Luke Rockhold was on some shit. I don't believe it, but because he looked like, in the last fight, he looked like in the best shape of his life ever. So I don't know if that's true. But, fucking great Friday and Saturday. I had a fun time watching this stuff. And, my DC and Stipe 3 UFC 252 predictions is coming out on Sunday morning. So go check that out. I hope you guys enjoy this. All right, see y'all. eBay predictions is out.